And welcome back, folks, to more Alpha Protocol. Last time we played, we finished Taipei, and now we're in Rome. Got stuff to do in Rome, so let's get on with it. There's a new anime football game on Steam. Chat's gonna make you play it. I hope so.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name, Thornton.
So I actually fixed the I actually fixed the pick locking problem I had. Because through GOG, the triggers were too sensitive. But if I run the GOG game through Steam, then the controller protocols or whatever take over, and I can actually pick lock with the controller now. Hello, Mike. Where did you find this? Actually, I'm sure if you told me, you'd have to kill me. I gave my editor a call. I think if I'm in a hurry, I can get this into a print piece circulated around Pacific Rim. Should make for an interesting read, that's for sure. Oh, we can download. $1,000. Prove it? Well, we're going to prove it pretty soon. Got a ton of money, but there's nothing really worth buying. Well, we could buy the advanced utility armor. Does have more endurance and more upgrade slots. Maybe. We got some info. Remember when people used to read physical newspapers? Man, those were the days. I would go directly to the comic section, read those.
Tragedy struck Taipei when President Ronald Sung was gunned down by an unknown assassin at a political rally earlier today. The president was rushed to Taipei City Hospital, where doctors declared him dead on arrival. No word yet how this might impact the upcoming elections or relations between the People's Republic and Taiwan. After initial panic among the audience, police report that order has been restored with no loss of life. Several men who attempted to incite a riot were arrested without incident. A new museum
Well, at least that.
caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum of
All right, we have a mission to bug a CIA listening post, intercept NSA intelligence, or intercept Jibril's al-Bahara at Chateau. I almost died today, took a 200 miles per hour ball to the shoulder chest area. Pretty crazy. I mean, you should normally avoid balls at all time. Death Stranding 2 is in Game of the Year category? Yeah, okay. I mean, to be fair, I haven't played it, but I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Like, at all. Did I get in the Hidden Gem Award nomination? I hope so, right? You guys voted for me, right? You've acquired a dossier write-up of CIA agents who you're likely to face on this mission. Oh? Did we now?
Enjoy candy.
CIA agents in the field are usually more athletic than their desk-bound contemporaries, even though they are no match for a professional soldier. CIA agents are given basic training in hand-to-hand combat, but are instructed to avoid being caught in close quarters at all costs. CIA agents are also trained to listen for openings in enemy's defense, namely the reloading of a weapon. Common training exercise has field agents seeking cover from a gunner with superior firepower, and timing the return fire when the gunner reloads. Okay.
Arms trafficker suspected of
I
supplying.
mean, to be fair, they don't have a chance against us because the only guns we have are the right and left arm. And you don't need to reload those.
His extradition to the United States is
Volleyball literally moved like it was some Dragon Ball episode where the fighters just blink around.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
I mean, to be fair, you
Take a quick look around.
gotta train your key to sense those.
Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? All right, I'll go check downstairs. Probably blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician? Need a flashlight.
Nighty-night. Oh, we got a perk. What is merciful? Endurance 25. Proving yourself reluctant to take a human life, you have subdued 250 enemies. Ah, we're just a good guy. Hmm.
Mike, it looks like the third floor camera is being run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it, you can loop the feed and sneak past.
That's really small lockers. Can I stop punching ammo for 1 second? What is wrong with me? Alright, deactivate cameras. Install a backdoor.
Accessing the database. And downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
Intriguing.
How am I doing? I'm kind of in shambles right now.
Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
I thought this was my year. And it turns out, no, not again. Maybe next year. We always say that. And look at this, boys. Look at this. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't have to change my controls. I don't want to say I'm like some kind of tech wizard, but...
Looks like an air conditioning. This ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period science.
What the hell? Fuck this shit!
Are we trying to gas them? We're in. We received another dead drop communique from the Curveball. Claims our rogue is operating in Taiwan. Great, really narrows it down. A lot of help that is. You know the drill, though. Start filtering and snooping. Albara. Okay, a little bit more on the subject Albara. Found an Al-Samad operative that was willing to talk after a few minutes of fake drowning. Tells me Albara is some kind of academician? Why can't I read? He doesn't know what field of study or university. One thing's for certain, he's verified the prior contact's claim that Albara is operating in and around Italy. I'm sure a simple check for universities in the area should turn up information on him. I'll update you if I extract more. Like academic is fine to say, but academician? That's just weird. We have a curveball rumor of a rabid asset operating in our sector. The contact is unverified and claims to be a deep mole and gave us a valid confirmation code, which makes this rumor actionable. We're going to do this one by the book and not take any chances, so I'm opening an internal threat audit. This case is opened as Georgia. Send any leads or information to that subject docket. First, we need to know agency. The contact didn't give us full details on who this spy was working for. CIA, NSA, M6, MI6, Mossad, assume anything. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said we are grasping at straws. In case this is one of ours, move all dispatches to need to know dissemination lists until further notice. When are you replacing reading stuff with AI voice? I mean, to be fair, it would make it a lot simpler for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Got some kind of maniac. Oh, he didn't pop any alarms, so that's... Oh, shit! Escape. Report! What's up? You missed out on a great reveal earlier. Professional courtesy. Ooh. Most effective weapon, these hands. I'm just here to keep the streak alive. No.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Halbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Got a picture?
Calling it up now. She's pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Oh, level up, boys! What do we do? Oh, we can't buy ranks for martial arts. We're on toughness. Okay. Okay. Toughness because we're a hard boy. God damn it. God damn it. Is this the orc playthrough? What do you mean by that? Oh.
I appreciate the gesture, but Hong sure could have gotten me a real sword.
I wish I had a real sword.
Sure hope Nasri likes waterboarding. It's signed Good Times, Stephen Heck. Yeah.
Why would he give us a detergent bottle? You know what? Fine. Cool. Let's see what we can buy. Oh, we got emails. Oh my god, we got emails. Contact of mine, put me in touch with the black market. Someone operating under the alias Licinius. Had you added to the list of approved buyers. Okay. Mr. Leland, the tunnel ceiling collapse along the Lefortuvo tunnel was indeed due to faulty construction on our end. I'm 99% certain it's due to the epoxy used on the ceiling cement. We went with a short-term adhesive due to its fractional cost, and a sheet came loose. 2 are dead, 1's injured. Don't worry, Chief. Already got the cover story rolling. The collapse took place near the entrance, and I paid off 3 Moscow news networks to report that a truck drove along the overpass that far exceeded the bridge's posted weight rating. This, they're reporting, is what caused our perfectly safe tunnel to suffer a minor structural anomaly. All that's left is to pay off the families of the dead. I'm assuming typical death rates, unless you want to authorize an exception for this one. This email is intended for the addressee shown. Contains information that is confidential. Oh. Who do we send it to? Scarlet? Albeck? Or the black market? Is that a 25 stream streak? I know some people who are very jealous right now. Oh, we can close the stream now, please. Don't leave me. All right, let's send it to Scarlet. Like we've been doing. CIA listening post. My contact in Taipei confirms that Sung is dead. They aren't planning on denying this one. They're going full martyr with this. Because there's an upside, Taiwanese Secret Service found out there's a plot to start a riot during the speech, given the head count, density, and political nature of it all. It could have been a very bloody riot. Between you and me, the death of innocent people is a tragedy. The death of a politician is a sign of justice. Okay. Department of Defense denies it. UK, Israel, and Turkey all deny it. We're not just saying this because they're afraid of Saudi Arabia will bitch about missile attacks on their soil. They're genuinely unsure of who fired those missiles. Best theory we have is rival terrorists. That, of course, raises the question, why? And more importantly, where did they get the missiles? Please tell me one of you guys ordered this hit. At least then we'd know who pulled the trigger. After all, denying fault is way easier than investigating a mystery. Pete, remember the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens and only had jurisdiction over foreigners? I should thank those terrorists for making my job a lot more fun. On that subject, attached is the Leyland bit I was talking to you about. Hope you're not trying to work a case on this guy. He has more friends in the government than a Washington, D.C. whore. Now, don't lecture me about insecure nature of email, blah, blah, blah. We're the CIA. We snoop on people's email, not the other way around. Oh, CIA, you so crazy. I'm glad you were able to get in and out of the listening post without any loss of life. No doubt you have a lot of hate for the government that sold you out, but I'm glad you understand that those men in the listening post are fellow citizens of yours and had no hand in what happened to you. Well, that's true. Oh, new gun. High accuracy. Kind of want that, not gonna lie. Recoil and stability control. Hell yeah. Damage and stability. Don't you prefer hands? Yeah, but it's always good to have a gun in case I can't use the hands. You know what I mean? Because hands is really good against normal dudes. Not so good against armor dudes. Or boss dudes. Oh, the Mark III silencer's a lot better. More accuracy, less stability, that's fine. More bullets. I mean, that's a good-looking pistol right there. Our second weapon that we'll never use. Improved digital camo. Okay. Time for another mission. See if we got any info that we can buy. You know, I wonder how the playthrough would be, how different it would be if we actually use traps and all that instead of just walking up to people and punching them. National Security Administration Echelon Hub is concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Infiltrate the shop, tap into the intelligence server, and see if you can pick up anything on El Samad or Halbeck's activities. We did get some intel on Halbeck. Leland? Leland made $250 million last year between his salary at Halbeck and his investment in various other unreported means. A lean year for him. Profits have been in decline ever since 18 months into the Iraq War, when the contract shifted from large-scale construction and conventional military vehicles to small-scale security. Halbeck has yet to transition to the needs of a counter-terrorist war. They made their profits off of Cold War missile technology and orbital missile defense satellites. Secret fact, Hongshi's lieutenants did not defect over a dispute regarding profits, as Mountain Master claims. They left the organization after Hongshi murdered one of their number for suggesting that a business relationship with Sheikh al-Shahid was a bad idea. The membership of the White Oak Mountain does not know about this, and if it came out, the information would likely assure Hongshi's downfall. All right, let's go. The gelateria.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
Good point. I'd say their cover is working beautifully.
Okay. You'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month.
Be suave.
I think I can smooth talk my way past them.
Don't play games, Mike. These guys are trained to spot double agents and imposters. If their post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home.
Eating a bone? Oh no, it's a scoop.
Can I help you?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year.
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike.
Uh-oh.
If it's out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
I need to access your Echelon server pursuant to Section G817, subparagraph B.
Section G817, eh?
Subparagraph B. Time is a factor here.
Okay then.
Okay, then.
So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set. Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Execute.
My friend.
What the hell just happened?
I thought he was going for a weapon.
Right for it.
I'm heading back to the safe house now.
Why'd you tell me to execute? It was a joke. You don't joke about stuff like that.
A new museum exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum of Natural History.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Prompting claims of religious intolerance by protesters who have crowded the downtown area and even threatened visitors.
I have a friend in Moscow who owes me a favor. I'm sure she can help me get this story on the circuits. It's never the fuck-ups that cause the scandal. It's the cover-ups. Can't believe Lucky killed that guy as a joke. I'm the Joker, baby. Found this data fragment in the Echelon cache. I thought you might like it. I think the data's talking about the same Conrad Marburg. Mr. Ridge is spending the day in the shooting range, so nobody's looking over my shoulder for the time being. I was going to see if I can dig up a little on the agents that were in Saudi Arabia with you. Who do you want me to research? Parker, Westridge, or Darcy? The op lead is the obvious first subject. Sean's not smart enough to pull this off, and Parker's too spineless and effete. Betty? Find out everything you can on Westridge. Let's see, career veteran, analyst savant, or hyper-ambitious manchild with an influential dad. Find all you can on Darcy. It's always the quiet, antisocial type. Dig around and see what you can find on Parker, assuming he hasn't covered his tracks. Who we asking? Lacking in wholesome vigor, degenerate, decadent. Ah. I'm gonna try Parker. Parker. Tell me all you know about Parker.
Struck Taipei when President Ronald Sung was gunned down by an unknown assassin at a political rally earlier today. The president was rushed to Taipei City Hospital.
Intercept Jabril al-Bara at Chateau. You haven't acquired an update to your dossier on Jabril al-Bahara. Your informant has provided you with a database on al-Samad's identities.
Last week. Prompting claims
Mina.
Got new information on Marburg. Judging from employee reports from his tenure at Halbeck, Marburg does not have a good read on people. In almost all respects except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. Once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he is quick to let them go and sever all ties. He gives people one chance to prove themselves, and if they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. So this is Hitman for nerds. I would say it's more like Deus Ex. But modern Deus Ex. Because Hitman, you just want to take out one person. This, you can go ham. Deus Ex for bros. Yeah, basically, yeah. Okay, what does Jabril Al-Bara have to say? Cell leader, values his privacy. All due caution is used in performing any suspicious activity, including assault, in the line of sight of cameras. Al-Bara is a practiced socialite. While he is difficult to track at most times, his gatherings attract many noteworthy figures in Europe and beyond, many of them well-connected. As much as harming Al-Bara would cause repercussions within Al-Samad, harming his guests may cause repercussions in public circles. Al-Bara's desire for privacy versus his extensive social networks are at odds with each other. He recognizes the need for networking and promoting himself, but he does so in rigid, controlled conditions. Al-Bara is unlikely to meet guests at the gate, and once they're inside, he often has his servants or guards handle the formal escort procedures. Any attempt to reach Al-Bara will require getting past several layers of his compound, then being patient until he makes his eventual appearance.
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Al-Bara's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Oh, glad I brought this rifle.
Wait, I'm not good with the rifle.
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Al-Bara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are. Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of international business, but no criminal record. Not our guy. Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target.
Take the shot.
A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position. In position.
All right, let's begin. Well, she's a little underdressed.
Definitely a cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike. Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade, but that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating. Security guard. He's clean. Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Meth user. Take him out.
private security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for you?
No, I work for the infamous Mike Thornton. Compared to you, he's small time.
Aw.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau. A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Mike, be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
Immigrated to France from the West Bank about 10 years ago and serves on the board of directors for the Christian Islamic Confederation. He's practically a saint. Keep looking.
A saint? Take him out. It's too clean. No one's a saint in this world of demons.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
Do we take him out or do we abort? Take him out or do we abort? Abort?
I'm aborting the mission.
All right, Mike.
Abort. Abort. Who the hell is named
What's
Abort?
that beeping noise?
Alan Parker, born in South Dakota, bachelor's in mathematics from Dartmouth, master's and PhD in the University of Chicago. His dissertation was entitled "The Applications of Perturbation Theory and on Social Hysteria." At the risk of sounding like a total nerd, it's pretty fun and crazy reading all of it. It's all about dissecting social spikes in alcoholism, depression, suicide, support of dictators, and so on. The things like price of beer, availability of fresh produce, and stock market volatility. Joined the CIA after college and became a rather successful analyst. Solid work ethic and performance, but his personality issues blocked any hope of promotion. Unlike virtually everyone else in the agency, Parker actually has a family. Well, in a manner of speaking, his wife died of alcohol-related illness, and while her obituary says she's survived by a daughter, the young Miss Parker seems to have dropped all communication with her family. Now, his record sure makes it look like he's just a mathematically brilliant worker bee from the State Department. Since that was too boring to be true, I dug around a bit. There's long stretches of time throughout his career where his CIA work logs indicate he was working on projects that sounded suspiciously easy, like monitoring petty drug dealers or counting casualties in a CIA dust-up. So I asked him about a few of these projects he was on, and he didn't remember, stuttered a bit, and then wandered off topic. He's not a man I've ever known to forget anything at all. Long story short, turns out he's been doing black ops for decades. Those work logs were just cover-ups while he was doing top-secret work for the government. Work that's essentially Alpha Protocol type operations, only this was before AP was ever chartered. As for his work on Desert Spear, it's odd that he was assigned to the mission. Seems a crisis response op is a straightforward vengeance wet work. Trouble is, I can't find much on his work on the op. All records of his involvement in the operation are sterile write-ups that leave off a ton of details, but apparently Parker is allowed to sign off on his own reports, so I guess he can easily cover up anything and everything he wants to hide. Hey there, Para. How you doing? So there you go. Parker's got a long history with Alpha Protocol and the deniable espionage efforts that have come before it. Make of it what you will. I'll keep digging, though. I'm starting to think Parker's hobbies include shredding documents and censoring documents. Just a heads up, someone's been running a lot of web searches with the keywords Mike Thornton and Michael Thornton in the Milan area. Whoever's doing it did it through a Halbeck Milan office computer. So they've used a public terminal. So I can't trace it back to a particular end user. I'll let you know if I find more. Mr. Thornton, if you stalk a man with political and criminal connections, kill him before he uses his contacts to track you down. I know that you were lurking outside the chateau, but I do not know why. Consider my interest piqued. I refuse to let you intimidate me. Let's meet face to face, see if you have the guts to kill me in broad daylight. Meet me in Cafe Trionfo. Professor Albara, if you want to meet, so be it. I have questions about the events here in Rome, and I suspect you have some answers. Hey, Mina, I got this email from Jabril. Seems a little odd that he found out who I was and odder. Still, that he wants to talk with me. If you have a moment, see if you can trace this email for me and pull up some intel. Professor Albara, if I wanted you dead, that would have been your going away party. I don't make a habit of sitting down to sip coffee with terrorists. Sorry, Jabril. If you want to meet, I'll need data on Al-Samad's cell activity, monetary channels, names of leaders, stuff that I can put your associates in the prison cells or mass graves. I'm tired enough that an elderly woman I don't know stopped me in the hall to ask if I was doing okay. Guess you could say I still got it. You okay? You good? Should have executed when you had the chance. You don't even start with me. I swear to God. Mr. I kill people for jokes? For the funnies? I know I'm not doing okay. I wasn't selected for the Hidden Gem Awards. Kind of pissed. I'm gonna go with taunt. I didn't push the button. No, you didn't. We're not getting any money, though. Money. It's like that time when that dwarf got crushed, or when Lucky took over the universe for the squids. That was all chat, by the way.
No sign of Albara yet.
Maybe he stood you up.
I don't know. Something feels wrong.
Well, stay alert. I'm starting to trust your instincts.
Sorry, that's...
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
So let me guess. This was your table.
Don't make me repeat myself. You've made an effort to broadcast your arrival in Rome. Why?
You're the why. I was hoping if I stomped around enough, you'd come out of whatever hole you were hiding in.
I would have expected a rogue agent would be more cautious.
Why bother? Corporate tools like yourself can always be baited into showing themselves. It's a rookie move. So, what, now you're gonna threaten me? Go ahead, this should be worth a laugh.
You aren't here in an official capacity. You are operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting. Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong. You are Michael Thornton, an American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth. A known freelancer.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. I'm guessing you're here to confirm the file you have on me. Anything else you need to check?
Reports place you as someone loyal to your country and who believes in carrying their missions through.
Is that so odd?
In today's day and age, yes. But not to me.
So you've done your homework. Congratulations. I know who you are, too. You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman.
Chief of Security, as of a year ago.
Those gloves keep the dirt off?
Yes. And the blood, when need be. Considering how public your actions have been in Rome, especially that debacle at the Echelon listening post, I think you're hardly in a place to...
Uh-oh.
What happened to Albara?
Dead, of course. Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
I was tracking down a lead, and it looks like I've found it.
I see. So you thought all you had to do was wait and we would speak. Interesting.
What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is important for some reason.
I have orders, and I am a cautious person.
So this is a social call, warning me away? That's polite of you.
I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that situation, it is a rare man who goes to his enemy's door. So, yes, this is a social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable, but pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
Those are your terms. Allow you to carry out your mission, and I stay out of the way.
Yes.
You realize I would be betraying my country.
Yes, and that does not change my terms. I understand your feelings, and I encourage you to set them aside.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two immediate choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
Why should I negotiate with you? How long will it be before they have a new chief of security, new secrets? You're just getting set up like I was.
You are ignorant. Halbeck is not the same hierarchy as your organization, and the term loyalty is not used there lightly. Leave Rome. If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Marburg expressed disdain for Agent Thornton's violent activities in Rome, citing his recklessness in attempting to expose Halbeck and Al-Samad's activities in the city. Now I wonder why the violent activities in Rome. Wonder why. The connection between Marburg, the VCI, Halbeck, and Al-Samad's president in Rome is still unclear. Marburg threatened that any further investigation attempts would result in the death of Agent Thornton and anyone else allied with him, On returning to the safe house, Mina picked up the phone trace from a VCI employee working with Marburg attempting to contact local authorities.
You weren't hard to find in Rome, you know. The reports of what happened in that gelato shop. Finding you was easy.
I could say the same. I didn't expect a face-to-face meeting.
And that's when you and Mr. Marburg met up and had lunch.
There wasn't much time to eat, actually. He was too busy talking, and I was too busy keeping my hands where he could see them.
So a normal business lunch, then. I'd be curious to hear more, and your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
We discussed business. Turns out both of us have experience with abuse of authority.
He described you as a man of your word. Patriotic, I believe, also came into the conversation. But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character. Nor does he instill much loyalty in employees. Speaking of which, this woman entered the picture not long after your meeting with Marburg. She was in our office in Rome. Madison, I believe.
Yes.
I always wondered, did you ever regret getting her into this?
It wasn't my choice.
Oh, Mike. In the end, it was.
Oh, Mike, what are you doing?
Mike, we may have a problem. The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg. Unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept the call? Redirect it?
What? Why?
I want to know why she's looking for me.
Okay, let me patch her through. Operator?
Miss St. James?
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
No, Miss St. James. This is Michael Thornton.
Oh, thank God. Mr. Thornton, please, you have to listen to me.
I don't believe we've met before. How do you know my name and why are you calling?
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but...
You don't say.
I don't want to discuss the details over the phone. This line may be tapped. She's a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Of course. I'll send you the address of a local restaurant.
All right. I still have to hail a cab.
I'll have one sent to your cross streets.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you soon, Miss St. James.
Oh, new level! Have you ever spoke to an operator on the phone? No, I don't think so. All right, let's get toughness. Maybe we go pistols. Maybe we go concealment basic. Basic concealment would be pretty nice, so I don't have to, like, punch people from a mile away. We could go one stealth and one pistol. Now we got double the ammo. Fine, do stealth and hide. Why do I feel like there's venom behind those words? Hey, go hide, you coward. We're hearing some chatter from the CIA about a Georgia situation. It's an internal affair, so it's not subject to interdepartmental sharing. It is, of course, in our best interest to stay informed. Here's the brief. Someone claiming to be a deep mole reported a rogue U.S. agent operating outside the U.S., thus the CIA being in charge. The mole did not say which agency is involved, making this a very shot-in-the-dark operation. The mole used to be an NSA verification code. The mole used the NSA verification code when contacting the U.S. government to prove his identity as a mole, which is why it's total bull that we're not in the loop officially. The rogue agent was alleged to have been operating in Saudi Arabia, possible link to the Shahid incident. If you find anything, send it to me first. Don't share it with the CIA without it first coming to my desk. Take a look at this email, but take it with a grain of salt. It's an Al-Samad transmission. The sender IP checks out as coming from an area where Al-Samad has been alleged to operate. And the codes used are those seen prior in Al-Samad's missives bounced around Europe. What's odd is that I've never seen Al-Samad communicate to an email distribution list this large. Their cells never talk to each other to minimize what information will get leaked. Should someone be interrogated and cave in? So with that in mind, read on. We will meet at the ruins. Time code Algol. Distribute weapons from recent acquisition. Discussed agenda for next phase. Let's read the dossier. What do we have about Miss Madison? Miss Madison St. James has been in Italy less than a year. Her resume on file at the Veteran Combat Initiative lists her as a fluent in Italian and passable at few other languages. Enough to land her a part-time job working for the VCI as a translator and file clerk. Nothing in her file lists her as being anything but professional in carrying out her duties. Although Madison hasn't been in the VCI branch office long, her work ethic and skill set caused her to be assigned as Marburg's executive assistant in Rome. Marburg goes through assistance rapidly. She has access to sensitive material, though as most of it is in code, she has a little idea what most of it meant until finding the file on Michael Thornton. She doesn't seem to know the full extent of what the VCI do, besides recruit ex-military and offer up private security. Looks like Melania. Let's be suave.
Mike, or Michael is fine. So what's this about someone trying to kill me?
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal. So I checked it out, and your name came up several times in our database.
And you just happened to come across this information?
Yes. Mr. Thornton, I don't think he meant for me to see it, but in my position...
So he just left this out accidentally for you to find. I find that hard to believe.
Mr. Thornton, I don't know what you're implying, but I came here to help you.
We'll see. Where is this information anyway? If you're telling the truth, then it's evidence.
I don't have it on me.
What a surprise. So I just have to go on your word then.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what to do next. Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Let's cut out the small talk. You work for Marburg, he wants me out of Rome, and you're sent here as some ploy to get intel on me or take me out.
What? No, you have it wrong.
I'm not done. When you open your mouth again, you're going to tell me about Marburg, his plans in Rome, and then you're going to give me all the passcodes to the Halbeck and VCI mainframes. I'm only going to ask once.
Mr. Thornton, I came here to warn you. Mr. Marburg's dangerous. He wants to...
Dossier.
Miss St. James, you've only been employed by the VCI for a short time, and as Marburg's assistant. That's an important position, especially for a man of his influence.
Yes. I was abroad studying art history, but when it comes to paying the bills, I thought I would apply for an administrative assistant position. The language skills helped. VCI does a lot of work with foreign governments.
My point is, what you discovered is sensitive information. This could prove dangerous for you.
I know.
I need those files. Are they in the VCI branch office?
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now, so where would he store the information while in Rome?
He has a villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg.
Yes.
Give me the address. Can you get me in?
What?
Passcodes, details on the security system, anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Trust me, if you can get me into the mansion, I'll get the information, and then your boss goes away for good.
Mr. Thornton, Marburg is... I've never seen him angry, but everything about him... He's a dangerous man to cross.
I'll protect you. If he gets by me, then no one can protect you.
All right. Mr. Thornton, I trust you.
Oh boy.
If I can help you, I will. I can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then that's all.
He's so dead.
Come with me.
Come with me if you want to live. Execute? No! Not again! What is she doing here?
Anything on the news?
They're pretty comfortable. People used to be not on their phones 24/7. Crazy to think now. Marburg agents are quick to react to threats, use cover, and make liberal use of explosives and mines. They use the latest espionage technology for a variety of dirty operations. Many gadgets or ambushes aren't as effective against them. While one of Marburg's agents might fall for a sound generator once, they're unlikely to fall for it twice.
Narcissist much?
Thornton, my apologies for relieving you of your weapons, but after that incident at the Echelon Post, I'm sure you understand.
I wouldn't want anyone walking into my home with a gun either.
Of course. So, I have an aggressive schedule over the next few days. Let's get to the point. Tell me everything you've discovered about our Rome operation. Specifics, please.
I know you're the former chief of security for Halbeck. That means you've most likely taken a job with the VCI to distance Halbeck from something you're planning in Rome. And considering it's the VCI, known mercenaries, it's bound to be something violent, with a lot of guns.
I see. I did warn you not to persist in your investigation.
If people's lives are at stake, you can't expect me to turn away from it.
I understand. I had hoped you would be willing to cooperate, but I haven't provided the right incentive.
Oh!
That was 10,000 volts. Beat Mr. Thornton until he can no longer stand, but leave him able to speak.
We got a live one.
Why would they...
Oh, I guess that's that.
Why would they... Okay.
Mina, do you read me?
I'm here, Mike. Are you inside?
Yeah, but they've got me locked in. Can you override the security systems?
No, I can't patch through to security. I'm sorry, Mike.
Would Madison know the codes?
It depends who you want to help you out, Mike. I can patch Madison through, or I can stay on the line. Just say the word.
Mina.
Madison isn't trained for this. When push comes to shove, I'd rather you were backing me up, Mina.
All right, Mike.
I used to have a phone with a slide-out keyboard. Me too! I used to have one too. It was so good. It was so good to text with that.
Alright, now I need to find my gear if I hope to get out of here.
Mike, careful. Marburg's likely to have cameras covering the exit. I'm picking up a lot of...
No, it wasn't a BlackBerry though.
If you want to
I
isolate...
forgot the name. I think it was a Nokia. I mean, I can just run through and punch you guys. That's not a big, Back in the good old days when we used to text and drive.
Nice bust.
Not the time, Mike.
I don't get it. No. I didn't get caught on camera? That creep did text and drive. Oh, we didn't know better back in the day. It's kind of like drinking and driving.
Who's out there?
Health pays off. Hell yeah. Trying to hack the computer. Oh, finally got some money. Look at this, boys. Oh my god. This is what Freeport missed. How did I fix it? I ran the GOG version through Steam. So, like, the controller setup for Steam took over the controller setup from GOG. Yeah. Because I did that for the Messenger because Epic doesn't really have a controller setup for that. And I was like, why don't I do that for Alpha Protocol? So I tried it out like 5 minutes before the stream, and it worked. Oh man. All right, surely there's a alarm thing around here, right? I did not want to use my EMP.
Nice, I guess.
Remind you of anyone?
Does it remind you of anyone?
No. Oh, my boyfriend. Quick.
So what? Grenades, rifles, body armor?
Funny.
Gotta go blue. I think there was a helicopter flying over. And the helicopter was fully equipped, I think. And then they made... Well, you know. Gotta ramp up that tension. Oh. Are you playing on baby difficulty? No, the thing is, we kind of put all our points into armor, so we can just run towards enemies and punch them. Is the thing. Yeah, we went full con. Again. Like, I'm pretty sure having 200 health and 135 armor is not something you usually do. I have 500 health in real life. Well, that's why you were able to tank the ball at 200 miles per hour. Nothing, no one here. It was mics per hour. Okay, B down here. Oh, good thing I turned that off. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. is he looking at a bush? I mean, where would you think an enemy would pop out of? Fireplace? Nah, I don't. Escape Villa? I definitely did not kill that man. Agent Thornton gathered intelligence on Marburg's operation, blah, 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 blah. There's some connection between Marburg and the Alpha Protocol.
Got a present for you. Uploading the information now.
Receiving. Sure is a lot of security.
And that's that.
Could you get out of here?
Anything on the news?
A new museum exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum of Natural History opened up its Crusades exhibit earlier last week, prompting claims of religious intolerance by protesters who have crowded the downtown area and even threatened visitors.
Analyze the information you found. I've downloaded the information you obtained from Marburg systems. A lot of it is encrypted, but 2 locations along with timestamps were referenced repeatedly in the files. One is a warehouse in the Aprila district on the outskirts of Rome. I can't find anything unusual about it. If Marburg's using it for his plans in Rome, he's covered his tracks well. It's worth checking out, but just to warn you, there's a police station a few blocks from the warehouse. If there's trouble, the authorities will respond quickly. Try to be quiet unless absolutely necessary. The other one is some Roman ruins outside of Carcele. I can't bring anything up on the satellite feeds, so I'm not certain what's planned there. The little I've decrypted suggests a meeting or a transaction of some sort, but what's being brought there, I have no idea. In any event, I've sent the data on both locations on your PDA. Well, wish you luck.
When President Ronald Sung was gunned down by an unknown assassin.
So much information. Halbeck has determined that the sale of the missiles to extremist groups has not become public knowledge. Exactly how long the company has been engaged in selling weapons on the black market is unknown, but the company clearly has broader ambitions than selling weapons to fuel current global tensions. They intend to manipulate world events to affect the global climate, spark guerrilla actions, and reinvigorate a Cold War between China and the United States. The extent of these plans is unknown, but the events could have disastrous consequences for the world's political stability.
Models dressed in Goulet's latest designs would stroll to the end of the runway, where they were actually drenched in real pig blood.
Well, many did find it outrageous, some less so.
Let's go check out the warehouse.
Civil rights groups picketed the show.
Man. He was weak to hugs.
What the shit? It's Thornton.
Ah, shit, it's Thornton.
Yes, I've told you everything. Everything? No. I think we will need more than that.
But I don't know what has happened in Moscow. I know nothing about these shipments.
We will see. I thought you made sure we weren't being followed.
Oh man, Marburg's gonna be pissed.
Better clean up this mess then.
Russians. What the hell are they doing here? A lot of art pieces here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
Fucking Cossacks. Should have stayed in Mother Russia.
I gotta go blue. Super Mike Blue. Everyone's knocked out? Good. Do I? Ooh, that was close. Good thing I locked in. Unlocking the door for experience. Super Mike Blue.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up. Are you still at the warehouse?
I interrupted a lethal question and answer session. Getting some additional data now.
Well, the authorities are on their way.
Almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing. Let me ID them and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry. Mike, you've got less than a minute. Mike, get out of there.
Got an idea.
They're almost outside the warehouse. They're pulling up now.
Okay. Here we go.
Police, lay down your arms. Oh my God, it's a war zone in here. Take them down.
Oh, I missed an objective. I was too slow. Local authorities converged on the scene, but Thornton escaped before being spotted.
Mike?
Huh? Oh. Sorry, long day.
I imagine. I saw what happened at the warehouse on the news. There wasn't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Got shot at, shot back. It's an old story.
You just like to live dangerously, then?
I invited you here, didn't I?
Are you hurt?
No. Just need to get my second wind.
Shot back.
In the morning anyway, if I want to find out what's going on in the ruins.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet. If you want, I could...
I'd appreciate that. I'm starting to forget what it's like not to be shot at. I've got more scars than skin now.
You look fine. They must all be under the shirt.
Guess I heal fast, along with the good skin. Thank my mother for that. You should get some sleep medicine.
Well, that didn't pan out at all. I think I'll go to bed. All right, what do we, I was born thick. So what do we do? We could get 2 points in gun. I mean, more damage on gun would be good. Yeah, we'll go gun. Even though we never use our gun. Be more American? That's impossible. We are peak American right now. We go in guns blazing. And by guns, I mean my arms. I've downloaded the information you've obtained from Marburg systems. A lot of it is encrypted, but 2 locations with timestamps. So we already know this. I got these guns. Flex, flex. That's a sick bike. I probably wouldn't... I wouldn't stash it right in front of the gates, though.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride.
Nice ride. That's why I left it, like, unprotected.
Close to the public, Mike. You shouldn't run into any civilians.
How's Samad? What are they doing here?
Must be the connection Shahid mentioned.
I'm going in for a closer look.
What? No one would steal from Mike? That's true, though. Or Mike's gonna go blue and run after them and punch them. Maybe give them a knee. Who's that? Oh.
Trying to take in all the sights I see.
Good to see how the renovations are going.
How the Habs are gonna ruin your night? I'm not even gonna watch the game. I don't want to watch the November Habs. Everyone's injured too. Start watching again in February. when there are going to be like 5 wins over 500.
That's one.
Fake fan? Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Shoot what? Shoot what? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I feel like they know that I'm here. Surprise! Oh no! Not an alarm! God damn it! Oh. Not really stealthy, eh? Hey. And knock it off.
There's another one. And one more to go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's the wrong button.
What is this place?
If it's beneath the bath, it's probably where they kept the fires, to heat up the bath water.
So, you majored in architecture.
No. Ancient Roman plumbing, with a minor in architecture. Your signal's breaking up a little, Mike.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses.
Oh, SMG grip. Shame we don't use an SMG, though. We're so stealthy right now.
Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
You and me both.
Oh, whoa, language, buddy. I'm streaming here. Oh, come on. How could he block my power knee? That's why he didn't win the streamer award. God damn it. Don't remind me. We were so close, too.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace. Then,
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Ninjas?
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
I got plenty of bullets. And by bullets, I mean these hands.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Crossroads are intact. Hold on, Mike, I almost have it. Mike, you need to protect the trace.
Now,
Got it. We're good, Mike. Transmitting the information to the safe house. Mike, what did you do?
erasing my tracks.
Wait, I didn't get everything. Mike, that's terrorism. I had to delete a message I was going to send because it was too bad even for me. Sometimes we do think about it before posting. It's debatable. Are you good?
Mike? Are you okay?
Just tired, but I found what I was looking for.
Was it enough? Can you take it to the authorities?
No. If I do that, they won't respond in time. I have to do it.
No, you don't. Let the police handle this now. You can let them capture Marburg, expose his involvement.
It's something I have to do. It's my job.
My job.
Speaking of which, you'll need to find another job when this is over.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I didn't want to ruin your career, but the VCI, they've been hired by some bad people.
Mike, I mean...
What'd he do?
As soon as I found out they intended to kill you. Of course, the fact you already knew would have influenced my decision.
No, I appreciate the warning.
Anytime. You do the same for me.
No.
I didn't mean to wake you when I got in. We've had a rough couple days.
You didn't wake me. I was waiting for you to come back. I meant to stay awake longer, but you were gone for a long time. I was worried something had happened to you. I'm glad you're back.
Everything's good. Now I'm gonna let you get back to sleep.
You're not taking the couch again, are you? There's room on the bed. You don't have to be a gentleman.
Room on the bed?
Well, things here in Rome have been emotionally tense. I wouldn't want that to cloud the issue by sleeping with you, next to you.
Is that your way of telling me you'd like to lie down, but you're concerned about my feelings? I'm fine, and I want you to stay here. Now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we doing? Romance?
Anything on the news?
No one said about anything about Mike getting laid here.
Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad, but the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
That doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome. There's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's mostly art and museum pieces, right?
I could call up the inventory and see if there's any possible name or location connection.
Were any of the warehouse pieces outbound through customs? Maybe he was smuggling weapons and art pieces.
I doubt it. It looks like the pieces were intended for a museum in the city. Although... Wait, no. Some of the pieces had already been shipped out.
To where? I used to work part-time in restoration in one of the museums. I may be able to help.
You have the giant cool bee at hand. Giant cool bee?
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcase there now. What's wrong?
Some of the pieces in that warehouse. I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum. But why?
I have no idea, but that's his target. I need to get there before he does.
Oh! No, I don't have it anymore.
Oh, great. Picture of Darcy. He wrote, Mike and Sean, fuck yeah! With 3 exclamation points.
Is this start holding hands? Nah, we'll just have to move to kick after that. You have some extra cash on hand. Got some more arms dealers. Ooh. Oh, that's a gun. Top of the line shotgun with balanced traits. Advanced stealth armor. Actually pretty good. How do we explain to our handler what happened? I mean, she doesn't need to know. What goes on in Rome stays in Rome, you know what I mean? Look, it's not like we're dating, all right?
Mike, I just picked something up on the cameras. It's Marburg's men. They have Madison.
Damn it.
Hey. Hey, mad.
Who's out there?
Said you'd protect her. Well, everyone knows that was a lie. There's only one person Mike protects, and it's Mike. We're in. Kinda. The guy up there might see us though. Oh, he definitely saw us. Oh, come on. Fine. Trying to go Super Mike Blue. The game like it's the Matrix. Hell yeah. Change of plans. We have a live asset with us today, just in case our interloper shows up. Madison St. James is to be taken to the evac point, Phi, and be held until code orange. Makes too much noise. She is to be sedated. Under no circumstances is she to be injured unless you hear a change of orders. That comes from Marburg. Anyone tries any funny business with the live asset, they will be killed. Marburg's words, not mine. Funny biz? When do we unlock Mike Blanco? That's when we're fully upgraded. Who keeps $6 grand on the shelf?
Mina, is there anyone in the museum?
It's normal hours. A few tour groups, security guards. It's a light day for tourists. But that's still a lot of people if the bomb goes off.
I won't let it happen.
Security guard dead. Another dead guard.
The hell was that?
Was it you? Did you kill the guards?
Mike, you need to hurry.
Why? What's going on?
It sounds like Marburg's men are attacking the security guards. Security's outnumbered. They'll be slaughtered.
Like blue. Oh, level up. Oh, we have access to max level. We go max heal or max martial arts. Where do you keep your 6 grand? What 6 grand? I wish I had 6 grand.
Agent Thornton, you made it. Good. That makes things interesting. We have Madison. She's being held in the west wing of the museum. My men have orders to execute her.
That where your bombs are too?
No, the bombs are with me at the Crusades exhibit. You won't have time to reach both. Either way, someone dies.
You're right about that, Marburg. Why don't you stay put? I'll be right there.
Left or right, Thornton? Your choice. Madison, or coming after me and the bombs. There's not time for both.
All right, boys, so what do we choose? Madison or the bombs? Is he the Joker? Yeah, maybe. Both. Well, we can't do both. We're Mike, we can do both. Okay.
Madison. She's in the wing to your left, but the bombs are in the wing to the right.
Which way should I go?
I don't know, Mike. You'll have to make the call.
Left to right. Left to right, boys. First one to get 3, I'm going there. Go for the bombs, so that's a right. Right? All right.
But I don't think Marburg is bluffing.
I'm going in here. I'm choosing my own way.
Mike, they've sealed off the entrance to the other wing.
Guess there's only one way to go now.
Mike, I'm picking up some interference on the channel. And judging from the frequencies, there's some proximity lines near your location.
I'll keep an eye out.
Where is it? Ah, shit. Found it. Ah, where is it? Damn. I could not see it. I'm stuck.
Another detonation charge ready to go.
2 minutes. Oh no, not again. What the hell is it?
Mike, get out of here! Marburg is...
It's over. Let her go.
Do as he says. Deus Vult.
Oh no!
You brought it on her.
You psychopathic son of a bitch.
Hardly. Blame me? You made the choice.
She wanted to stop you from killing me and bombing a museum full of people. You're a dead man.
We both already are. In our own way. I didn't expect seeing you lose control would be so satisfying. I'm impressed. You stayed focused, carried out your mission, disarmed the bombs, and left her for last. I didn't think you had it in you.
And I didn't think you shot hostages in the back. What's next, brave man? Blow up an orphanage?
If it would lure you there so I could kill you, yes. And after this, I suspect it would work quite well.
You realize holding Madison hostage was the only thing keeping me from killing you.
Really? Well, we'll get to that then. Did you really think this exhibit was worth protecting? I'm curious. Why did you choose the bomb?
I just did. Whatever Halbeck has planned, that bomb would kill more people than the ones here.
Really?
Trust me, if there'd been time to strap it to you, I would have in a cold minute. Especially after what you did to Madison.
Oh, the choices an agent in your line of work has to make every day. The choice of saving the innocent you know against the dozens, hundreds, even thousands of possible innocents. I wonder what Miss St. James would say about that. Are you ready to die?
Not until I kill you. You're my new mission, Marburg.
Thought you could hide. Stop around and kill him!
Okay.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
How do I use my gun? It's been so long since we used it. There is a way to switch my abilities, but I don't remember what it is. No, I won't, Marburg. I'm just gonna kick you in the face. Why would you go hand to hand with me? Marburg, what is wrong with you?
I expected more from a self-appointed hero. You are disposable and obsolete.
Says the corporate tool who answers to Leyland.
I work for Halbeck. You're a man without a country, Thornton. You're me, 20 years ago.
What's that in dog years?
Even if you escape, I know how your story ends.
Keep talking. Lets me know where to shoot.
Enough of this.
Damn it, he's getting away.
There's nothing you can do now, Mike. Get out of there. There'll be another time.
So you chose Rome. I underestimated you. And so did Mr. Marburg, apparently. He said you had feelings for this woman.
I did. And you're gonna answer for killing her.
I hope you don't blame me for her death. Marburg wanted you to save her. Not out of any emotional tie, mind you. For him, it was business.
Tragedy in the wake of the thwarted terror attack on the ruins of Karsule.
A shame.
A second attack.
But you can't save everyone, Michael.
Claimed the life of an American employee of
Oh,
the veteran
if I had been in your shoes,
Madison St. James
well,
was
I
killed
don't know
during
what
the
I would have
terrorist
done.
escape attempt. Italian authorities have announced that
So you tried to blow up a museum, murder innocent people. I still don't see how that little stunt was supposed to help you unless you plan to corner the market on terrorism.
Really? That's because you have a very narrow view of events.
Lectures on perspective from a blind man? That's a first. You planning on teaching about ethics next?
I can't expect you to keep up with every news report. I have an entire division devoted to it, plus my ace in the hole. The bombing was intended to reorganize terrorist legislation in the European Union.
So what? How does that benefit you?
The reorganization was to benefit Helbeck. Surveillance, airport screening tech, weapons. Mr. Marburg's little crusade in Rome was to remind Europe what fear is.
So you killed Madison for profit?
No, Mike, you did. You brought her into this mess. You had her take you to Marburg despite the risks, and then you failed to protect her. Blame me all you want, but step back and think about it.
The EU doesn't know fear.
When it was all over, you were the big hero. Saved all of Rome. When things were quiet, no one shooting at you. No bombs. What did you think about then?
We did all of this so Mina doesn't get jealous.
Operator? Hello?
Or else what? Or people you care about will start to die.
Attack on the ruins of Karsule was thwarted today by an undisclosed branch of Italian law enforcement. The Italian government has not released the name of the organization involved, citing security concerns. A new museum exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum of Natural History opened up its Crusades exhibit earlier last.
This is why James Bond never marries. I mean, it's the crux of every superhero movie. Anyone that's close to the superhero gets killed or gets kidnapped or whatever. Dropping you a line for your next shoot. You keeping up with the news from Rome? Some kind of shootout occurred in one of the art museums. Some American citizens were killed. I'm on an assignment in Rome quite a lot. Funny to think I could have been in the wrong place, the wrong time. For some reason I thought of you when I heard it. So I'm just checking in. World keeps getting wound tighter and tighter. I'm worried it's gonna pop any day soon. Time to go. I don't think the operation is unsalvageable. I remain confident that we could attempt the same scenario in any number of cities in Europe. While I realize time, manpower, and money will be needed to be reinvested, the game plan itself is not spoiled. The false flag could still run up the pole and the public would be none the wise. While Agent Thornton, I'm still trying to pin down his real name, was indeed a compromising factor to the mission, he's in no position to go to the authorities or the media. They'd sooner turn him over to the U.S. State Department than believe a word he has to say. That being said, I would only recommend a restart of the operation after Thornton is neutralized. He's a capable agent, skilled professional, and not so easily swayed by his emotions. I would almost recommend we try to recruit him as one of our own if it were not for the events of Rome, no doubt spoiling any goodwill he might have for our organization. Well, if you didn't kill the lady, maybe. Spend a few hours researching arm dealers. Yeah, okay, we already knew that. We side with Marburg on the second playthrough. I don't know how that would be possible. Gotta go to Moscow.
Welcome to Moscow, Mike. How do you like your new apartment?
Nice digs. I see where all that Black Ops funding really goes now.
Invoking Alpha Protocol does have its upside.
Jealous.
Of you freezing your butt off in Moscow? Not so much. Although there is a certain appeal to sitting in that loft drinking cocoa while you are crawling around in the snow.
Ooh, you're a cruel woman.
All right, down to business then. Do you have a plan of attack for Moscow?
I've got a few leads from Saudi to follow up on. We'll see where those take me.
Sounds like a solid plan. What will you follow up on first?
Not sure yet. The missile launchers were moved through Leningradsky Station. There might be intel there. I've also got a CIA informant codenamed Grigori and a mob underboss called Lazo.
Finding those missiles is important, although more information would be helpful. But from his file, Grigori looks like the type who would sell information about you to interested parties. Lazo might be able to provide some leads too.
Plus, they might be able to tell me what bars and strip joints I should hit while I'm here.
If you're trying to make me jealous...
I'm an international super spy. I have obligations.
Just call when you have anything new, hotshot.
Hey. Why do we have this here? Is that backgammon? Heck, I used to love backgammon. Back when we used to work together. Alright, well, I think this is a good time to call it for Alpha Protocol for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to take a small break, and then we'll segue into Dawn of War after the break. So stay tuned.